Hey guys, Rockingtheblade here once again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my spoiler-free movie review of Ghostbusters: The Frozen Empire. Ooh, what's up, guys? Sorry, I'm uploading this review a bit late. One, like I told you about, I think I mentioned this before in one of my previous videos. In my previous videos, just in case you haven't seen it, I injured my back while moving to my new place, and thankfully, I recovered, and now I'm back going back to work, and it's kind of hard getting used to getting back to the flow of things. And not that I'm struggling with my job, because I'm really great at my job, and I'm having fun. It's just one of those things like it's just I'm slowly getting back to used to working, a 9 to 5 again, and it's kind of been tough on me, and so I've kind of been more tired. And but in a way, I'm glad I kind of took my time with it, and so I apologize for that. But ultimately, I'm glad I took my time and sit back and give my thoughts on the movie, because overall it was okay. It wasn't bad like everyone else was saying. I'm like, whoa, guys, slow down. This is not a piece of shit like everyone was making it out to be, but it could have been better. Like, for example, the beginning of the movie had great promise, as an interesting ghost chase, a cool looking, like, snake looking ghost. I'm not really spoiling things because it shows us off in the trailer. But then the main female scientist, little girl, gets kind of sidelined, and Paul Rudd and the mother's character are kind of just there. And that's disappointing how Paul Rudd's a naturally funny dude, and didn't really give him much to do. I understand the mother being like, the hard ass, but still, it's like you didn't give him more anything else to do. And then the son is kind of doing his own side quest thing. Granted, his side quest is dealing with a familiar ghost that everyone knows and loves, but it doesn't really go anywhere in the end. And then also, I mean, Bill Murray and all the original cast shows up, and they do their part. Bill Murray's kind of like there in one scene in the final battle, which he steals the show while he's there, of course. Ernie Hudson's character is kind of like, kind of like at their Lampedus, kind of like a a person that a third Lampedus. I'm butchering the word. I'm sorry, but person who invested in stocks pretty much, and person has money pretty much, and he's invested into a new Ghostbuster location, and besides the one that's originally there, and like it goes show you the updated the updated location. You see a familiar character from Afterlife, which I'm like more, and also he's like a new scientific assistant who was kind of the worst character. He's trying to be like um, Ivan Reitman's character, the one that passed away. Um, but it's just knockoff brand of that. I mean, not trying. I mean, if I know he's not, but it comes off that way. You know what I mean? And it just comes off that way. And then ultimately, there weren't an interesting ghosts. I mean, I mean, I won't spoil into it because I want you to be surprised. There's some interesting ghosts. Like maybe like one or two, like the one at the beginning of the different ghosts you see throughout the movie. And the third act big villain does look dope. I'm not gonna lie. So it looks like something out of like a Diablo slash a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. So kudos on that. But beyond that is just you don't see anything creative with the monsters. Um, the Ghostbusters, at least the new team, doesn't hang around a lot to build up a proper chemistry. And then you see a familiar foe from the original movie, and then I'll say this much: the original cast do interact with the character, but then nothing like, oh my god, there's no big funny fight or funny moment happen. It's just, hey, it's you from that first movie, and then just it doesn't really go anywhere. I mean, thank God the third act, fighting the monster was a fun watch, and on top of that, the monster itself looks cool, and Dan Aykroyd really saves this movie, because not only he cares about the ghost like he does in real life, his character cares about ghosts like he does in real life, but his character, he's trying to be like the mentor for the new Ghostbusters for the next generation, and he's really carrying this movie, in my opinion, into at least the finish line, because he's very charismatic and funny and entertaining. He's what saves the movie from being just kind of just a generic just generic. And then, what else? Any other characters, podcast. He's kind of just there. I don't know. I feel like he had a bigger role in the first movie, and then he's kind of got sidelined, kind of like the female Ghostbuster character. At least towards the end, she at least had her moments here and there. But I feel like this podcast, what kind of liked, really got sidelined. It's just what the hell. And then I mean, like I said, there's some cool moments here and there. It was a scare in the library that kind of got me, and there's one interesting ghost did some cool visual effects and a cool, interesting chase sequence, and it's just one of those things like it's not a bad movie. It just felt like it needed more time in the oven. Like I like the concept of it. I like the fact that they went back to New York. I like the ideas. I like the monster. It just felt like I don't know. It just needed more time in the oven. Like it needed more time to nerd. I mean, here's the thing. Either if you have unless you have a really cool idea for the next one, I think it's just putting on a hold until you come up with something great. Granted, I know the original actors aren't exactly spring chickens, but this is supposed to be about the passing of the torch, the next generation of Ghostbusters, and we want their time to shine. And it doesn't help that I found out that the director that did Afterlife didn't direct the sequels. It was somebody else, which I'm not knocking this person. I know this person the new director gave it all, but can we give back? I think we should give back to Ivan's. Ivan, I know who's the one that died. Who died. His son is he directed Afterlife, and his son gave the director seat to somebody else for this Frozen Empire. Give it back to Ivan, because I feel like Ivan's son knows what he's doing. Because like I said, I enjoyed Afterlife. It wasn't perfect. I still like the original first two Ghostbusters better, but I felt like it was the proper third movie in comparison to Frozen Empire. It's still good. I recommend if you're a hardcore Ghostbusters fan, I recommend seeing it at matinee price. But beyond that, I'd skip it. Unless you're a hardcore Ghostbusters fan, or you still want to see this big screen, see it on the matinee price. Beyond that, just wait to see it in the comfort of your home, because it's not really worth seeing it in a theater, in my opinion. Unless you, like I said, you're really hardcore and you really want to see it on matinee. I wouldn't recommend full price. Matinee price, sure, but full price, no. Like a $5 movie, sure, but like full price, no. Like I said, it could have been. And like I said, it also added like an interesting new twist to also since there was no Ghostbusters back then, who was protecting people from ghosts back in the ancient times? Because there's one character you thought was going to show up and be a throwaway character, ends up coming back and then being more helpful than you thought. More helpful than you thought. It was a nice little twist on that. But beyond that, it's just kind of just It was an okay movie. It was okay. It wasn't bad like people making out to, but it could have been better. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Or are you like me in the camp of it was okay, it could have been better? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed my review. As always, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, Rockingtheblade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out. Have a great day.